gents, welcome to Google headquarters, or my headquarters, my home, Google Haven, CSG. Tonight what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to make a Greek salad with some lovely seared salmon, and I'm going to make a chamola sauce. This is what I'm going to start with first, considering this takes a little bit of time to let the flavours amalgamate together. What I've got here is half a bunch of parsley, half a bunch of coriander, 2 tablespoons of cumin, 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. Here I've got half a teaspoon of cumin seeds which have been lightly toasted. For myself, I've got here half a teaspoon of hot chili powder, but for yourself you may want to tone that down a little bit or bring it up a bit more. 4 cloves of garlic, 4 anchovies, juice of 1 large lemon, about 10 grams of grated ginger, fresh. If you don't have fresh, powdered will be fine. Some kosher sea salt, a couple of good pinches, and also a good pinch of pepper. You're going to hear that. Okay. What I'm going to do is I've got some good great olive oil here. I'm going to put in about maybe 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons. If you don't want to use so much olive oil, put a little bit of water into it. That'll just help break up all the flavours together. And what we're going to do is blend. Now what you're looking for is a fine paste, but not too fine. Okay, we've got a nice paste here, fine but not too fine. It kind of looks a little bit thicker than a pesto.
Yeah, it's under Austin shape. It looks like rose petals.
As you can see, there's still a few little chunks in there, but that's nice. Beautiful. Nice, and got a red tinge from the smoked paprika. Now if you just let that sit for say 35 minutes to an hour, all the flavours will bind together, become quite lovely. Okay, what we're going to do now is get pre-prepared. Okay, what I've got here is some cherry tomatoes, which I've just cut in half. Cucumber. Black olives. Feta cheese. And also some yellow peppers. Freshly squeezed 1 lemon juice over. Make sure that you don't get any seeds in. If you cup your hand like that, they should stay in there. Okay. Just a nice little drizzle, just to coat it to make it nice and glossy. Olive oil, some more kosher sea salt, and some pepper. Now one thing you may notice that I'm missing in here is some red onions. What I've actually done is I've braised some red onions earlier today. Braising is just a form of kind of baking with liquid halfway up the onion up to about here. And then just letting that liquid cook down as you would normally bake something until the liquid's gone. Gives a little bit more depth. I've done that with vegetable stock, so it's got quite a vegetable stock flavour. Also, you'll notice it'll bring out the flavour, the sweetness of the onions. Okay. Nice and colourful. That there and there. Here I've just got some fresh oregano over the top. Now put this into the fridge until your salmon's ready, or you can just leave it out depending on how you like it. You want to cook the salmon on medium to high heat, but not too high, because you definitely don't want to burn it. The portions here are probably about 150 to maybe 160 grams. Just wait for this puppy to heat up. It's a non-stick pan, so it shouldn't need too much oil. While we're waiting, nice sprinkle of salt and pepper. Okay, the pan's just starting to get hot now. Notice that when the pan starts to get hot, the oil will start to move around, which is what we want. Sometimes induction stoves are good to take some time. Come on, sweetheart. Now what we want to do is probably cook the first side for about 3 minutes and maybe the second side for about 2, letting it to stand for about a minute. It should give you a nice medium rare centre. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but when you actually look at salmon or beef when it cooks, you'll notice that from the bottom up you start to get a white mark. That's giving you a good indication of where your meat or your fish is being cooked. And this is coming along lovely at the moment. Everything's mixing together, absolutely lovely. This dish is very simple once you have this done, and this will last for a good week in the fridge. If you want it to last that long, just put a little bit of extra olive oil on top, and that will help it from going mouldy. Okay. As you guys can see, this is starting to come up now on the sides. See that? Good indication to turn it around now. And everyone likes a nice crispy salmon skin. salt also plays a very vital role in that. So don't be shy with the salt.